Confidentiality Tapes. After that was recorded, we had 2 pretty good weeks. There was some great sessions we had together, and we're generally very good together. I started living through in their other room. But leading up to Monday the 16th of October, when Irene left to go on holiday, supposedly with Veronica, in Compostela. That afternoon, Con came up to take us through to Glasgow, but there was a question of the tickets not being there, and there was such a hoo-ha made over it, and doubting, and phone calls, that I began to think, well, the tickets can't be there. And a question was arisen about whether or not a cheque had been paid to plan them to travel, whether there was enough money in the account. She was supposed to phone up. She wouldn't do it in front of me, but made me a bit suspicious, and a figure of 300 and odds came up. I couldn't understand this, and she cut me kind of short when she went away. And she went away without saying goodbye or anything. When she left, she was highly agitated. After she went away, I tried to check the prices down to London, which were 110 return, and then I tried to check the prices to Compostela. It didn't get very far with most companies, but in the end, Cooks told me that the return flight was 99 to 110, so I thought, well, that can't be right, just pay 300 odds. And I began to think, well, maybe she's paid for his holiday, but I really didn't believe it that much. I just didn't know what to believe. The week went by slowly, but gradually. And on Friday, the 20th of October, phone rang just after 7 o'clock, and Irene, how are the dogs? How are Richard? I've been trying to phone you, but it's been very difficult. Busy, etc. The line's in busy. I said yes, things okay. How's Veronica, etc. enjoying the holiday? And I meant it genuinely. She said, how did you find out? And I said, how did you find out? How did I find out what? She said, Terry and I are on holiday. And I said, oh no. She said, no, wait a minute. Before you go any further, it's over, it's finished. Sincerely, it's finished. Do you want him to confirm it? And I said to her, no, I believe you, I don't want to speak to him, I believe it, She said, well, it is over, you believe that, and I'll try and get you later. So half an hour later, funny enough, about 7:33 or so, she phoned back. She said, listen, I have to be quick, I'm terrified here. I just wanted to phone and tell you that it is definitely over. You believe that, how are you? It's definitely over, it's finished. It was a mistake. I'm going to say something I haven't said to you before. I want you to believe this, I love you. And it's finished. I was taken aback really by this. She said, I'll be back at 8:30 on Tuesday. I'll have to go because I've just slipped out quickly. The next day is Saturday, the 21st. She phoned again that night, and he was obviously there. She repeated what she said about it was finished, etc. I should be home on Tuesday at 8:30 because it was a direct flight. Remember what I said last night, she said. I said, yes, thinking she meant about it being over, etc. She again asked if I wanted to speak to him and he would confirm it was over. And I said, no, I believe it. She said, he's worried about you at the airport, you can call him. I said, well, tell him just to stay out of the way. On Tuesday morning, got up at 6:30 and Colin and I went through airport in dreadful weather, dreadful fog, dreadful rain. Didn't get there till nearly 9:30. I looked around the airport, couldn't see her. But finally, on my way back out again, I saw her very distressed walking along. She was full of nerves. Got her in the car anyway and we drove back. Then told me that the whole thing had been a bad experience. He'd hit her on the Tuesday because she'd gotten the taxi, was at the taxi driver, not beside him. I hit her twice. Followed her about everywhere she went to her belongings, kept playing this tape of hers. Saturday she left the hotel early. She tried to get a flight back. Spoke to the courier earlier, but she couldn't. And on the final day, the Saturday, she left the hotel early in the morning to spend the day out, albeit with him, rather than stay in the hotel room where she was in a crowded place. Got no sleep at all. Get the flight till 5:30 or so on the Tuesday morning. I said he got drunk on the plane, he was bothering her and she just left him at the at the airport came out and said, well, I said, well, I didn't want you on. She says, you remember what I said? I said, yes, I don't remember what you said, but are you referring to what you said about what you'd realised? She said, yes. She said, I missed you. I said, well, I didn't want you on the rebound. She says, no, it's not that. I missed you. I realised that, and then when he hit me particularly, that made it 100 times worse. And I business about masturbating one night. He asked her what she was thinking about. She said she was thinking about me, but she just laughed and fantasized and said she was fantasy. Things generally do look good. We spoke at length, she said, but do you really love me, And I thought about the last fortnight when you've come through here and we've had sex and you've stayed beside me and, I would like to go on holiday with you somewhere. We discussed lots of things the way we've never discussed them before. Things were very, very good. Unfortunately, yesterday, Thursday, the 26th, she said she received a tape from him, which I've heard, and he goes on and on and on. He stayed in the airport apparently for an hour in the customs lounge rather than come outside. The slime played bits of tapes that we made together, him and I, when we were speaking, to try and blacken me. He apparently wrote it on Wednesday, recorded it on Wednesday, and she got it on Thursday morning. And he says that she must have said she would phone on the Wednesday, and she phoned him at 11 o'clock on the dot. He said punctual, and she told him that it was definitely finished. He continually goes on the tape about saying, I don't think it is over. I've got a feeling that it's not over. If you tell me it is, it will be. Now today, which is Friday the 26th, I got another tape at lunchtime, she said, which she hasn't listened to. She says she won't, she'll put it in the bin, but she says she's going to write him a strong letter. It's Sunday, 24th September 1989. 20 minutes to 12. And I'm speaking into the microphone, Irene's here. We're both agreeing that for one full year after Terry McLean moves to Dundee, Irene and I continue to share the house.
I agree too.
This agreement is being made mutually. Was Irene's suggestion. Do you agree?
That's correct.
The reason for this is twofold. One, because of the difficulty or the problem facing our marriage at the moment, and the fact that when I've been annoyed about this current relationship, which has only gone on from July the 6th, I've put a lot of pressure on her. She does not wish, and stated so on many occasions. She doesn't want to leave Balloon Terrace, but to live here and continue to have her own life.
Yes, that's correct.
Just say that, please. Just say that.
I wish to use Balloon Terrace as a base and continue.
During this period, we have agreed that within reasonable limits, this should be the case. And I ask Irene to confirm that.
Yes, I confirm that.
This period will be a test insofar as Irene does not feel she wishes to commit herself completely to any person at present in view of past difficulties. Is that correct, Irene?
The past experiences.
On two occasions in the past.
Two occasions in the past.
Where you've been in a position that you've been trapped. Well, in one occasion where you were trapped. The second one where it didn't work out.
Prove to myself that I and Terry could stand with you together, having a relationship, and then I'd truly know at the end of it what direction to go.
For my part, I accept the fact that Irene has admitted that she loves Terry. But feel insecure as I've heard that before. And I feel a reasonable period of time, or a lengthy period of time, would in fact prove whether or not this is the case. This discussion and agreement is being made prior to McLean coming to Dundee on Friday, when he expects to, as we all do, settle this triangle. Both feel that it is fair and reasonable proposal, insofar as one, it will test fairly thoroughly the relationship that Irene is currently having, and give me the opportunity to accept the reality. Do we agree on that?
Yes.
Right. for my part that that is only fair and reasonable after 17 years being together, and hope that after this period, or in fact after Friday next, the 29th, if the Queen does not wish these terms, that Irene and I, either separately or together, will make some effort to straighten our lives, which are obviously not in the best of conditions at present. Do you agree, Irene?
I don't know what you mean by that, Mark.
Insofar as seeing marriage guidance or professional people in order to settle around affairs one way or the other. If and only if Irene, or rather Terry McLean, finds out or decides on Friday, so that's an unreasonable suggestion.
Agreed.
We both agree. That is a solemn undertaking we've both taken on Angela's memory today.
If after the year is over, that Terry and I still feel the same as we do now, I have a choice of walking out of here and spending the rest of my life with him, which has also been agreed between Tony and I.
That's correct, I agree to that. We both agree that whether Terry McLean, or in fact, in reality, the three of us agree to this on Friday, that this tape should not be heard by anybody else out with Irene and I. We both agree this.
We both agree.
This conversation is completely confidential between the two of us, and is based on the scenario that when he arrives on Friday and discusses with us this is the course of action that Irene will take if a proposal is given to her. Do we agree? You'll make the proposal first. On Friday, any discussion between Irene and him about the past, about any suspicions he's got about the present, will be entirely for them. I will not, repeat, not interrupt. I will not confirm or deny anything. I will neither confirm or deny any telephone conversations between the two of us, which I admit freely I've already told Irene about, which were confidential, and she will not either say anything that I've admitted to her. Agreed? I know through being told it constantly that there's some session about a tape recording that Irene had made. I've already explained that he'd been over here, gone through drawers looking for pictures, tape recording, trying to tape record things, quizzing me about a night in particular. I have said, and it's on tape, that it's nothing to do with me. I know nothing about that. I can only memorize what's gone on in the past with me, not the event in question. I'm also no longer I think we should both agree that neither one of us holds separate discussions about the situation, either prior to or after the discussions on this subject. Agreed?
Agreed.
During this period, I will not, under any circumstances, do anything in Irene's presence that is sexually unacceptable, i.e. I will not masturbate in the same room, I will not touch her or make any suggestions. We have agreed upon that.
Agreed.